Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Noontime Kapehan, uh, brought to you by Decaf Coffee Republic, our coaching hub and home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. We are now on our month 3 here in Noontime Kapehan, our daily coaching conversation, reliving the Kapehan Night by Master Coach A, where I usually attend, where she talks about life, love, relationship, money, career, and anything under the sun, including the sun. Kapehan Night used to come in live on floor and via FB every Tuesday night until the pandemic happened. We are bringing in Noontime Kapehan for a season only while Brewing Live is taking a quarter break. So shout out to all my fellow game changers serving in the space and advancing life coaching. Hello to all my fellow game changers. If you find in your heart to support the works that we do, you may give us stars or love gift through bank deposit. Just check the bank info in the caption of this video. For your food and beverage, Decaf is open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. for dine-in, pick-up, and delivery. So order now through 0917-586-1661 and avail a free I Dream Inspired Journal for you or someone you wish to bless to help jumpstart with their bucket list and things that they desire to do and achieve beyond limit. So I have that I Dream Inspired Journal, and it's really, really something beautiful. So I encourage you to order now so that you get that journal. Last month, Master Coach A officially launched the Be Learning Society, the 10th maker of Be Learning Home for Mental Fitness, and Decaf Coffee Republic is hosting the Be Learning e-card that unlocks opportunities to smarter living with monthly perks. First is 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic. Second is Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A, happening every third Saturday of the month. And the third one is 90-minute coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So for this month, it's going to be on June 19th. I really encourage you to join us in this one because you will be learning a lot about yourself so that you will be able to help more people. So let's learn about the brain. For this month's Mental Model Masterclass that will be on Saturday, next Saturday, June 19 at 7 p.m., Master Coach A will teach the Mental Model Barbell. Discover how you can develop mental fitness by regular lifting of the Mental Model Barbell. So if you are one person who goes to the gym and you know what barbell is, that it makes your muscles bigger, your physical muscles bigger, then on Saturday, June 19, join us, join Master Coach A, because she will be talking about that. How about in your mental, how about mentally, how are you going to make your you have a mental fitness, you become mentally fit. So for more information and registration assistance, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661. Again, that is 0917-586-1661. Moving on, for today's episode, I will be sharing Know Thyself. Please do tag your friends, share this video link, and invite others to join our conversation because it's going to be exciting. We will be learning a lot. If you are watching this on a replay, put in there hashtag replay in the comments down below. And do let's send us message if you wish to connect with any points that resonates with you. Connect. The YouTube link where you can find the replay of all the episodes of Noontime Kapehan is found in the caption of this video. Please do follow and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified of all the future videos to stuff your digital space with valuable content. So again, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you coming in and joining us in this conversation. So, have you gotten your coffee? Have you gotten food? And or are you preparing your food while listening to me? Because I do not have a press mat, so you can actually listen while I'm talking. And I know that Master Coach A just finished her day 20 of her 21 days to 49. Advance happy birthday, Master Coach A. And today she talked about rest. So go in there, go to Coach A page or Coach A YouTube channel and find the replays of day 1 to day 20, which is just before this session. So thank you again for being here because today we are going to talk about know thyself. As you have known, if you remember, in high school, we have actually touched this one under philosophy or under history that Aristotle or one of the philosophers actually said, know thyself. And if you heard, and the other version of this, if you heard it, is knowing yourself is the beginning of wisdom. So I am one person when I was younger, when I was in high school, I want to have wisdom. You know, the guys, the guys who have the when you watch a movie, these old guys, old dudes, or these old folks, usually men, and they would have that long hair, long white hair, long white beard, mustache, and they would talk about things that people should know. So I would always have that thought that I would like to be that person who knows what to say, like who knows about life. That is why I'm always in front of people, of these wise men, older people. I always love to talk with older people since I was young because I know that I will learn a lot from them. And that may be ignited me being, curious about life and about things. But before, my thinking was I was always looking at how outward, like how can I be a better person when people come to me? Because a lot of people come to me seeking for advice and all that, and I would always think that how can I be a better friend, a better, a better confidant for people who comes to me, for people who come to me for advice and in thoughts and all that. So that was my thought. And I thought I needed to go out, I needed to get a course, I needed to go to someone to learn about myself. And that is, yes, that is one of the option. And that is one part actually of us knowing ourselves. But there's another part. But before we continue with that, hello, hello, say hi in the comments down below. Let's see, why do we need to actually know ourselves? So since we started with Aristotle, um, let's see and let's call on another philosopher who is Socrates. So to all the teachers here, I know that you have learned about Socrates because it's like the basics of teaching. So who started teaching and all that, and you know that, hello Coach Cybel, Coach Karen, Coach Joanna, you know that one of those people that is important in the history of teaching is Socrates. And also with coaching, we actually also touched on Socrates because he said that wisdom, and that is life coaching, is gotten when we have questioning and actually logical argument. And for all the coaches here and for those who do not know, in life coaching, we use a lot of questioning. We use powerful questions for us to have a better understanding of our client for us to have a better coaching. And that is coaching. We have a lot of questions. So to all my friends who I would always ask, because before when they come to me, I would tell them that this is what you should do. This is what you should do. What my only question before is, what do you think? What is your decision? But now I would ask them a lot of questions that will make them think. Like before I started with my course, the adventure to self encounter, I would ask them, how much are you? And they were like, huh? What kind of question is that? So nowadays I would always ask them questions, and people who are not used to, they won't answer me. And some people would actually try to answer the question that I threw at them, and sometimes they won't last. But if you really want to gain the wisdom, if you really want to know more about yourself and about life, questions are powerful. So yeah, that's about question. So let's go back to what Socrates said. Socrates actually said that a life unexamined is a life not worth living. So can you imagine that? If you go to Wikipedia, you actually will see why he said that. And in our interpretation, in my interpretation now, it says, and he is actually saying that if you don't actually examine your life, if you don't know who you are, then if you are living a life of others, like at the end of at the end of your life, you realize that, oh, the life that I've lived is not my life actually. The clothes that I wore are clothes that I did not like. Those are the clothes that I wore because someone else told me that these are the clothes that I should wear. So the things that I did in life aren't mine. It's someone else's. And it's sad when you're in your deathbed and you realize that. That is why we have this discussion, because I want you to realize, I want you to be with me to actually discover who you are, to actually know more about yourself. Because again, an unexamined life is worth not living. What if at the end of life, at your deathbed, you have like 2 hours left and you realize that the life you have been living for how many years? For 40 years, maybe? For 50 years wasn't yours. Like you were given all those years, you celebrate your birthday every year. You were given all those chances of actually knowing who you are, of actually discovering who you are and living your life and living the designed life that God wants you to have. And you realize one day, and you realize in your deathbed that you have not been living the life that you should have. You have been living the life of others. That is so sad. Like that is so sad. If you have seen the interview, I've seen that actually on Facebook, and this one person actually had interviewed people who are dying, people who are in the what do you call this one, this home for the aged, and they would a lot of them would answer that the biggest regret that they had is that they did not live a, they did not live a full life. They did not live, and they did not pursue their dream. So look at that. That is so sad. Like you are in your deathbed, like you have how many hours, how many days to live, and you realize that. And that is so sad. That is why I want you to invite people in this talk now and share this link for them to actually be awakened and come to their senses that they have to know who they really are and see if the life they are living is truly theirs or it is the life of others. So, what again are the reasons why you need to actually know who you are, to know yourself, to know thyself, aside from what we said, that you're going to gain wisdom? Number one is, if you know who you are, if you know truly who you are, it's going to be easy, so easy to decide. So your decisions will be aligned Because if you know who you are, you know your values and your beliefs, then your decisions will be aligned to your values and your beliefs. So I remember 3 years ago, I was in that 3 years and younger. So like 3 years would be 2018. So 2018 and below, I would have a hard time making a decision. You know what's funny? Because I am a seminarista, I was looking for a seminar that or a book that will actually tell me, that will actually teach me how to decide easily. Like, why am I having a hard time deciding? Like, come on, this is an easy question. This isn't you don't even have to, to solve and to use integral or things like that. This is an easy question. Where are we going to eat? Where do you want to eat? And I cannot even decide for myself. That is because those times I did not know who I am. I do not know my values. I do not know my beliefs. Like, grr, it's hazy, it's foggy. I do not know who I am. It's like I'm looking into the mirror. You know, when you're having a hot bath and the mirror in your bathroom is like foggy. It's like the water condensed, of course, so you cannot see yourself in the mirror. So it's like that, you're living a foggy life. So yeah, that's it. So that's one. If you know yourself, you know your beliefs, you know your values, then it's easier for you to decide. Number two would be, you establish your identity. You know your strengths, you know what your weaknesses are, so you can easily establish your identity. Like, who I am. This is me, this is what I like, this is what I want to have, then this is what I'm going to do. So it's easier for you to establish your identity. Like Master Coach A was talking about coach at first sight. So that means when they see you, what is your identity? Are you a coach? What kind of coach are you? Are you an engineer? What kind of engineer are you? Are you a human? What kind of human are you? Number three, you will be able to build courage. So if you know yourself more, if you know yourself deeper, you will have fear. Like, you know what your fears are, and you know why you have those fears, and you know what your reactions to those fears. Do you fly? Do you fight? Do you flight? Or do you freeze? What are your reactions? And if you do not know those things about your life, oh, what a sad life. So I don't want you to be sad. That's why I'm encouraging you to actually know about your life, about yourself, about your life. And it's a process. And yeah, it's you just have to decide now that you want to know who you are. So actually, if you want that, and if you are in Metro Manila, or if you go to Metro Manila, I would really like to encourage you to go to the Decaf Coffee Republic located at PC Center in Capitolio, Pasig City. Visit that place. That is the place where you can actually talk to a coach, to a life coach, to a real life coach. Everyone who is in there is actually a life coach. And you can actually experience life coaching through our coaching hub, the Decaf Coffee Republic. And of course, they serve food in there, and they have coffee, they have vegan food, they have cheesecake, because my favorite is cheesecake. So I love cheesecake, and partnered with coffee. So if I have sweet cheesecake, I'll choose Americano. So you can actually go there and have a taste of those. If you don't like coffee, there are other beverage that you can actually try inside the Decaf Coffee Republic. So I invite you to go visit the Decaf Coffee Republic. And this is a bonus. Tomorrow is Master Coach A's birthday. Go there, have fun, eat with them. So I'm giving you permission to eat with them. Okay. So yeah, if you want to experience that, and if you want to know, like, maybe I want to experience, to actually encounter myself and to know more about myself. Go in there and talk with Coach Rezzhel, Coach Candy, and all the other coaches who um, actually practically live at the Decaf Coffee Republic. So yeah, um, number four would be, you know when to say no, you know when to say yes. You will be able to actually put your boundaries easily. Like, I am putting a fence here and you cannot trespass. So this is one of the things that you get. This is one of the perks when you know who you are truly, when you know who you are deeply. You will be able to set healthy boundaries. And number five uh, is, you will be able to focus and know your point B, set your direction. So if you know who you are, you will be able to know your point B. What do I want? What is my purpose? What are my dreams? So you will be able to hold on those purpose, your dreams, and you will be able to actually focus and not be distracted and not to detract when you are on your way to getting your dream, to getting your big dream. So these are the reasons why I am inviting you to actually know who you are. Kilalanin mo ang sarili mo. If you have a crush, like I was in high school before, no, wala pa akong crush in high school. And college, I was stalking my crush. So I would know who he is, what his name, saan siya nakatira, and all that. So if you are that person, why would you not do that for yourself? Diba? Or if you are interested with something, like if you want to buy a new laptop, for all the tech is there, you would consider all the things that you need to consider, right? Kikilalanin mo yung bagay na bibilhin mo. The shoes, if you are whatever that you like. Hindi lang naman basta mo siya nagustuhan. Like, you have something that you like, you will be able to say something about why you like that thing. Why do you like that person? And if you do that to other person, like what I was explaining a while back, that I was actually looking outward for wisdom, you need to actually know more inside, the inner game. You know, you have to know who you are inside the deepest, that you can. So again, let's recap that. Why are we knowing ourselves? Why is it important for us to know ourselves? Number one would be, it's so easy to decide. Number two would be, you will be able to establish your identity. Number three, you will be able to easily build courage. You will be able to build courage. And number four would be, um, you'll be able uh, to easily set healthy boundaries. And number five would be, you will be able to focus, because you're clear of who you are, you'll have clarity, you'll be able to focus on your dreams and purposes. I hope you got those benefits, those perks of knowing who you are, of knowing yourself, of knowing thyself. So let's continue with, how are you going to actually have that adventure in knowing yourself. So one thing, you cannot discover who you are at one time, overnight. And you cannot discover who you are just being with yourself and being in isolation. So here are my tips on how are you going to actually start knowing who you are. So let's have our journaling that you will hear a lot from us. So I am going to have tips on how you're going to start knowing who you are. Number one is, get a pen and a paper. It's better if you have a notebook, a dedicated notebook for this. And every day you are going to list the your emotions. Like, maybe in a day, what's your number one emotion? Ano yung nangibabaw na emotion during the day? Like, boring, same, same. Or I was really happy and excited during the day. Or if you will experience a spike of an emotion, like you really got angry, or at one point during the day you got excited, you were so happy. List those emotions, like today I was happy, today I got excited. And then after your emotion, you list that thought, and what happened actually. So I was happy because, I was excited because, I was angry because, I was sad because, I feel sick of what. So list your emotions and what happened, and then list your thoughts. What are the thoughts running in your mind? And actually, we call that brain dump, or brain down, or thought downloads. You download everything that is in here into a paper so that you're able to see it. The first time that I did this activity, I was like, oh my gosh, these are the things that I was doing. These are the things that I was thinking. These are my emotions during the day. And if you are a fan of bullet journaling, you can actually plot, like you can make an emotional wheel, a monthly emotional wheel, and you plot what are your emotions during the day, like your number one emotion. So I had before, like in a week, I was mostly boring. I was mostly bored, and and why is it that I was mostly bored? Did I like that emotion? No. I want to be excited. I want to be happy. You don't need to be happy all the time, but I felt joy. So nothing big is really happening during the day, but I feel joy and I feel grateful. So things like that. You go into actually into Google, and actually in Coach A page, Master Coach A shared with us a wheel of emotions. So there are different kinds of emotions that we experience during the day, and you have to take note of that. So, yeah, those are the tips that I am giving to you in order for you to actually know more about yourself. And you know what? This is just the beginning of, jotting down, taking note of your emotions, of your thoughts, and do that. Come back to me and tell me about how you did on the activity. And also, I am inviting you to my course. I actually got this from Master Coach A. The course is called An Adventure to Encountering Yourself. Because again, knowing yourself is not overnight. And the activity that I shared with you a while back, of you jotting your emotions, your thoughts, is just the beginning. You have to have a lot more things to do in your life, like knowing your strengths, knowing your joyful zone, knowing about your emotions and what is causing you to have those emotions, and a lot more that you will know in the course. The course runs is a six series. It's a coaching workshop that we will schedule, because now we're ongoing. It's Sunday, and later on we'll schedule another one. But yeah, I'm telling you this, and I am inviting you to enroll now, to tell me that you are interested in this course. Again, it's going to be 6 series. So once a week, we'll be meeting. It's about 90 minutes. And we're going to be learning about you will be learning about yourself in the course. And yeah, we will be answering toolkits while in the course, and you'll be learning more about yourself. So if you're interested in this, connect with me, and I'll be telling you what will be the lessons for day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, and day 6. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for, for staying until the end of this talk, because this is actually really, really important. So if you are a person like me who wants to be wise, because me personally, I want to be wise. Like, I want to know how to decide better. I want to know how to live my life better. And that is why I am learning. I am actually interested with me. So, yeah, before I was so interested with other people. Now I am more interested with me. Like, okay, I have those, I learned those. I saw that post, I saw this person, I have this emotion towards this that person, and then what's in it for me? So yeah, that's those are the things that I actually look at, and I want you to have that as well, because you will be free. Yesterday was our Independence Day. Happy Independence Day, Philippines. And those are the things that will make you free. If you know who you are, you will be free. So yeah, that was my experience, and I hope and I want you to experience that as well. That is why I'm inviting you to connect with me. Let's talk, and let's know, and let me facilitate you knowing more, knowing deeper about yourself, because yourself is important to you. I believe that, right? So how about you? Is yourself important to you, or is someone more important than you are? So yeah, let's have a conversation, whatever. If you agree with the points that I'm saying here, connect with me. If you don't agree with any point that I'm saying here, connect still with me, because in that conversation, according to Socrates, we will be able to gain wisdom when we ask powerful question, and when we have this, what kind of argument? Logical argument. So yeah, and that ends my talk today. I let you go because it's Sunday, it's family day, and I want you to rest. And again, what is your definition for rest? Go to the episode of Master Coach A today in her page, Coach A page, and YouTube channel, Coach A YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me today. And as I close, I invite you to be back tomorrow, same time and same digital space, for another beautiful topic. We always come back at 12 noon to bring home the Decaf Coffee experience. Connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 for your food and beverage order. So to those people who are like me, who likes cheesecake, order your cheesecake now at the Decaf Coffee Republic. And if you have been eating unhealthy food during the pandemic, during the lockdown, and you want to turn into vegan, then the Decaf Coffee Republic have vegan food as well. Connect again with Coach Rezzhel. Uh, Check out our page, the Decaf Coffee Republic, and message the page so that you'll know what are the other choices for food and beverage, so that you can now order. You may also visit the Cup Coffee Republic inside Pioneer Center compound at Capitolio, Pasig City. And again, tomorrow is Master Coach's birthday. You can go in there. So yeah. And once again, I'm inviting you to join and be part of the Be Learning journey for living smarter with monthly perks. Look at that. We have monthly perks. So again, see you tomorrow. Love, bum, boom. Love, bum, boom. Love, bum, boom. Bye bye.